Hi everybody, I'm Emily, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to properly assemble and then disassemble your folding trekking poles. I'm also going to give you a couple of tips and tricks to just look out for when you're doing that process. So first step would be to take them out of your bag. When you do, they will look like this. There's going to be a little Velcro strap around the poles. You want to remove that, and then you want to just let your pole hang like this. So you'll notice that we have a top section, a middle section, and a bottom section. One thing you want to make sure to start is that your flip lock is closed and the top section is not extended. So if your pole, when you pull it out of the bag, for some reason looks like this, you do want to make sure that you collapse that section and close the flip lock. A side note, I will also say, if you do happen to pull your top section completely off your pole, that's okay. They're actually meant to do that. Now you don't want to, there's really no need to do that. But if that does happen, not a big deal. You just want to slide that top section back on, make sure that it's all the way collapsed, and then close that flip lock. The next part that we're going to focus on is actually locking the bottom pieces that have the cable running through them, locking those into place. So to do that, you are going to take this sort of fourth, you can call it a fourth section, and it's patterned. You're going to pull that down from the top section, and you're going to keep pulling. So you can see that the pieces have lined up, but they're not currently locked into place. So you're going to keep pulling that pattern section down, and I like to hold on to the top section here and just pull. Oops, and see, I need to make sure that this is actually a bit tighter. I'm gonna hold on to the top section. I'm gonna pull this pattern section until you hear, and then you can see that little silver button pop out. So when that happens, that means that your bottom pieces are locked into place. Super secure, nothing's gonna happen to those. So that's good to go. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna use this flip lock to actually extend the top section so that the pole's a proper height for your use. So I'm gonna open that flip lock, extend it. You wanna make sure that your elbow forms sort of like a 90-degree angle on flat ground like this. And then you're going to close the flip lock. Now you do wanna make sure too, see when I'm closing that flip lock there, I do have to apply a bit of pressure, and you can sort of hear it snap into place. Now, if it closes too easily, your pole, that top section could slide. So you really want to make sure that the flip lock is closing like that to ensure that this is secure and locked into place. But that's pretty much it. That is how you would make sure that these bottom sections are locked into place, again, with the little silver button here popping out. And then you're using the flip lock on the top only to adjust for height. So really no other use for that, and that's sort of the last step, simply to adjust the pole for height once it's securely locked into place. Now to disassemble, we're gonna follow similar steps, just sort of working backwards, but you are going to open the flip lock and you're going to collapse that top section. I'm gonna close the flip lock. And then what we're going to do is actually just push this button in ever so gently. It'll slide back like in and up, and then you can push that patterned piece back in, and then you are able to fold the sections back into place. And